Welcome back to another video, guys. So the question of the day is, what if I told you guys I can give you a workout with 0 reps? Yeah, that's right, 0 reps. It's basically known as isometric. And the workouts you guys usually do, most people do, is called basically the movement. It's eccentric and concentric, which is what everyone does. But isometric is basically when you're holding the contraction form and you're not really adding any form of movement to the workout that you're doing. So you're basically just holding the position. For instance, let me show you. So I'm gonna use the bicep curl to show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. But the eccentric and concentric. So eccentric is basically the down portion of the movement, and the concentric is the up. So for instance, if I have my bike right here, I'm gonna curl it. So basically this is, I'm not doing anything. So this is the concentric motion coming up, and the eccentric is coming down, which is basically what everyone does, the eccentric and the concentric. But isometric is, for instance, for the bicep curl, we'll basically be taking the weight and just holding from this angle, just holding the weight. So this is isometric, you're just holding it, and basically I guess the work part of the motion, that's what it's normally called. So the work part of the motion. So for this, the bicep curl, you're just going up, down. So concentric, eccentric, concentric, eccentric. But for the isometric, you're just holding it in between, where you're feeling the most work while doing the workout. So that's basically concentric and eccentric. And there are tons of isometric workouts, some more advanced, like the handstand, holding the handstand, and then also like the planche, the hollow, what do you call that? What do you call that movement? The one with the front lever, which I'm actually working on right now, but that's for another day. So basically all those movements, those are basically the harder portions, but I'm gonna show you guys a full body workout that you guys are probably gonna think, oh, it doesn't work, I don't think so. But I can guarantee you, trying this, doing the workout scheme that I'm gonna give you, you're gonna be totally like, you're just gonna be finished in general. So let's get into the workout. So the first move we're gonna do is gonna be the hold. So the simple hold, just holding that like that. Most people think that's easy, but for this workout, I want you to basically hold it until failure. So everything you do, since it's isometric, you're not gonna be any work. So you basically just wanna hold it until your muscles completely fatigue. So for the hold, I'm not gonna show you guys everything, but you basically just wanna take the bar and just hold. That's just the first one. So basically you just want to hold the bar. I mean, this bar is obviously too short, but the next one you're going to do is basically you're going to pull up and you're just going to hold yourself in that position. Not moving or anything. Just a simple. So that's going to be the second movement you're going to do. So basically for those two, you just want to hold it until failure. And yeah, that's basically it. And then the next one we're going to be doing is going to be a push-up. I did say the push-up was next, but the next movement we're gonna be is gonna be for advanced athletes. It's gonna be the L-sit hold, the simple L-sit hold while holding the bar, obviously. So obviously you're gonna hold the bar, you're gonna take the bar, you're gonna bring your feet out, and you're just gonna hold. You can either do this or bring it down. That, all the way up and hold, or all the way down. But remember, you're not moving while doing this work. And that's for advanced athletes. I do not expect any beginner athlete to go and do an L-sit hold, because I can guarantee you, you're probably gonna mess up. Like at first when I started, I thought I could do it as well, but I couldn't. So the L-sit hold is gonna be the second one, at least for the advanced athletes. And now the push-ups. All right, so the next movement we're gonna be doing is gonna be the simple push-up hold. So basically, you're not holding in the up position, so you're not holding in the top. You're gonna hold it down the down position, which is the work portion of the push-up. Once again, all the movements that I'm gonna say here, you basically wanna hold until failure, because that's how you're gonna feel the most amount of work. If you hold at the top position, for instance, and you're moving, obviously, yeah, that's a different thing. Those are the eccentric and concentric, but we're holding this until failure. So don't go and say, all right, so 45 seconds. Maybe 45 seconds is the time you can go as long for, but go ahead and do that. But for me, I usually go, like for the push-up, for instance, it's I think it's about a minute or 45 seconds around there. But if you go longer, that's good for you. Make sure you're just keeping your glutes up, keeping your core tucked in, and then you're staying down. So basically, this simple push-up hold, and you're holding that. You're not coming too high up like that. You're not coming halfway. You're not going all the way on the floor. Obviously, that defeats the purpose. You're just gonna stay up in this position and hold. You'll notice that at some point your body's gonna start trembling. That's okay. That means you're probably getting to your limit. But you know you gotta push through your limit, baby. Anyway, yeah. So basically, you're just gonna hold the push-up for as long as you can. Please don't. Even if you guys feel like, all right, I don't think I can do it anymore, try to push through. And And basically, isometric workouts, you can also do them every day. So basically, you want to keep improving every day. So, like if you hold it for 45 seconds today, tomorrow try to go extra 5 seconds to 50 seconds. And as the week goes on, a minute 30. Soon you're gonna be 2 minutes holding a push-up hold. People are probably gonna be impressed, but just make sure you're impressed with yourself. Anyway, the next movement is gonna be for the core. I mean, the L-sit hold is a little bit for the core, but the main core movement is gonna be the hollow hold. This is actually probably my favorite core exercise. Basically, what you're gonna do is a hollow hold. Keep your body in a hollow position and just hold. Hold as long as you can, once again, till failure. You wanna point your toes out like that. You also wanna keep your, you don't wanna be too high up, because at that point, you're doing like, basically like an L-sit hold, which is different. But you wanna come down, point your toes out, and just hover over here. You can do literally anything you want. You can be on the phone, you can have a book right here, just read it. One thing you also want to keep your glutes on the floor and basically just kind of crunch in while doing it. So you don't want to be too far on the ground where you're too on the floor like that, because then you're not doing anything. That's a whole different workout on its own. You want to come up, crunch, and just hold for as long as you can. So that's basically the hollow hold. So the next movement we have is going to be the basically the glute bridge hold. So the simple glute bridge hold, or you can do it on elevated glute bridge hold, which you're actually going to focus more on the hamstring. Well, it's going to be a lot more on the hamstrings. So those are probably for advanced athletes, or if you want to do it. The glute bridge, basically just going to come down like that, feet pointed, and just come up and just hold once again. This first is for me. Doing that doesn't hurt that much, so I like to elevate my feet while I do this. So first I have this right here, put my feet right here, and then I just come up. See, now I feel this a lot more than if I was just on the floor. Once again, you just want to hold this one until failure. This, for instance, since my hamstrings are pretty strong, I could probably hold this for like at least a minute 30, and then I'll start to feel and probably drop. Yeah, a minute failure. Until failure. The next one we have is going to be the wall sit. I'm an old man. My legs. This is probably my least favorite one out of all these, because there's just so much tension and everything between your quads. So the wall sit, basically you just want to keep your feet 90 degrees. So you're not coming down too low. Obviously not like a regular squat like that. Not a regular squat like that. But you want to come down. You're going to be like in a 90 degrees. So basically your feet are going to be like this, in a 90-degree angle while you're seated on the wall, for instance. So this, and just hold. Woo. Man, I do not like wall sits. Once again, until failure. For me, that's probably like, once I reach a minute, I literally start shaking. I literally just start like I just got possessed by it. I'm like, that's exactly what I start doing once a minute hits. So for me, that's my limit, but obviously I'm gonna work towards it, try to get to a minute 30, 2 minutes, try to build up my quads. I really hate wall sits. And make sure you're also pushing your knees out. You're not caving your knees in, because that can cause serious injuries. You kind of push your knees out and you're pointing your toes forward and just holding the position. Man, I hate wall sits so much. Alright guys, so that's basically the workout. I want you guys to definitely try. So basically, everything is until failure. I mean, I said that like a bajillion times already. So you just want to hold the bar, the hang, straight arms, and you want to hold that also like that in the up position. You can also do supinated or pronated, whichever way you feel comfortable. I suggest working both ways, so you can actually familiarize and work on different muscles, because believe it or not, they do work different muscles in your bicep brachioradialis. What am I even saying? Anyway, yeah, so basically want to hold that, also do the push-up in the down position, hold that as well. Then the hollow hold, my favorite, and then you move on to the glute bridge hold, and then the what do you call that? The wall sit. Obviously, there's tons of them. There's also the handstand. There's the planche. There's the front lever. I'm working on all those, so obviously I'm not gonna show you something that I can't do. I do the movement that I can do. I work towards it, and eventually I'm actually gonna shoot this video again when I learn all those advanced moves, and yeah, that's also gonna be a workout. If you guys enjoyed it, do whatever you want to do. Try this workout. That's the only thing I say. And also put the times how long you guys actually do this workout, like hold the movements. Yeah, now I'm out. Hello? Yeah. I got bangers coming now. Oh yeah, we only dropped bangers. Summer's almost here too. Yeah, that's crazy. Yes, sir. Talk to you later.